On November 7, 1940, residents of Tacoma, Washington witnessed one of the most spectacular engineering failures in history. This isn't special effects. This is actual footage of what would become known as the day Galloping Gertie fell. From the day it opened, the Tacoma Narrows Bridge had a tendency to sway and bounce in the wind. Local drivers had gotten so used to its rolling deck that they made a game of it, timing their crossings to ride the waves like a roller coaster. But on this morning, with winds of just 40 miles per hour, barely gale force, something was different. The bridge's usual gentle swaying had transformed into violent twisting motions. What you're seeing is called aeroelastic flutter, where wind forces and the bridge's natural movement created a devastating resonance. By mid-morning, the movement became so severe that the bridge had to be evacuated. One last car was abandoned on the deck, its owner forced to crawl to safety on hands and knees. Engineers and onlookers could only watch as the bridge twisted and buckled. Each movement was more violent than the last. What they were witnessing wasn't just a bridge moving. It was a fundamental lesson in physics and engineering unfolding before their eyes. At 11 a.m., after hours of increasingly violent motion, the bridge reached its breaking point. First, one section began to tear itself apart. Then, in a catastrophic chain reaction, the main span twisted one final time and plunged into the Puget Sound below. Incredibly, no human lives were lost, though sadly, one trapped dog couldn't be rescued in time. The collapse of Galloping Gertie changed bridge design forever. Engineers learned vital lessons about how wind interacts with large structures, lessons that influence how bridges are built to this day. Sometimes the greatest advances in engineering come not from success, but from understanding why something failed.